System welcomes you to this broadcast of high school boys varsity basketball. Here at the Nest in New Bremen, and the Celina Bulldogs at 1-0 on the year coming to take on the New Bremen Cardinals. My name is Mike Hearn, and tonight's game is brought to you by Clope Building Products, the First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Quality Meats, Sydney Augley's Audiology, and NKTelco. A terrific matchup it is as the Bulldogs come in off of a 53-43 win against Versailles last week. Versailles actually led that game 11-3 early on in the first quarter, but found themselves behind 25-24 at the half. Josh Razuer with 22 points to lead all scorers. Nick Adams already hit 4 threes in the junior varsity game tonight. He had 9 points in that game, and Quade Gilmore with 7. New Bremen and second-year head coach Corey Stevens start their season with 4 straight home games beginning tonight, 6 of their first 8 here in this building that was so good to them at 8-2 a year ago. They end with 5 straight away games. That's a problem for another day, but a team in search of where their scoring is going to come from after losing a significant portion from a year ago with Patrick Wells and Nolan Bornhorst graduated. Now they'll look to the younger guys. Mitchell Hayes, chief amongst that group, Reese Bussey as well, the 6'4 junior who averaged 9 points a game. Might be the guy, the Holman twins as well, but they'll have to shut down a taller lineup for Celina. And if Adams can get going, the Bulldogs can do some big things. If the trio for New Bremen can get going, it's going to be a long night for the Bulldogs. The national anthem coming up here in just a few. We'll tell you all about the starting lineups as well. But thank you so much for listening and watching to this ball game, whether you're on demand, because all these games can be watched on the on-demand app through YouTube, Facebook, or NKTelco-Sports, or if you're watching this live or the replays on December the 12th at 6 o'clock or Tuesday the 15th at 9 o'clock. We thank you for joining us and supporting high school athletics as well. A national anthem on the way. That means we've got to step away, and we'll have the starters when we come back here on NKTelco Sports.
The
Welcome back inside the nest and get ready for tonight's contest between the 1-0 Celina Bulldogs and the Bremen Cardinals, getting their season started. It'll be the starting lineup for Coach Adam Johns in his first year, his first head coaching job. Taking over a team that went 3-21 a year ago, lost their first 9 before beating Elida 45-41. Went 1-9 away from home with just that one win against Elida. They'll start Blackjack Duncan, a senior wearing number 3. Reeves Black wears number 5, a 6'2 senior. Quade Gilmore, a senior, wears 13. Quinn Andrew, 25, the junior. Josh Razavir, the sophomore, wears 45, coming off 22 points a week ago. For the Bremen Cardinals, second-year head coach Corey Stevens, 14 up, 11 down last year. They'll start the quarterback, the All-Ohio selection, and Mitchell Hayes rocking the number 2, just like it's football season, coming off a state championship. Trevor Bergman wears number 5, a 5'10 junior. He's also got Reese Buss, a 6'4 junior, wearing 14. And the Homans, David 22, a 6'1 sophomore, who had a punt return for a touchdown to seal the 31-0 win in the finals. And also Daniel Homan. If there is not a statue for Daniel Homan in New Bremen, I'm leaving town. That young man deserves one after the block and the touchdown against Marion Local. 6'3 senior wearing number 50 in the headband. And so get one started, and Razawir will oppose him on the opposite side. We are ready to go here in the first game for the Bremen Cardinals since that big win in Massillon. First game of the season, always interesting. The white tops, New Bremen across the front, gold numerals. They're going to have to put more banners in this place here before long. The success of the football and volleyball teams. Now the ball in the air, and it'll be the Cardinals and their hyped-up offense. 48.5 points a year ago, but a razor-thin margin of 48.2 of the defensive end. Holman kicks into the corner. See what New Bremen does here. Reese will pass back down, and high-octane, quick offense, 3. Good if it goes, won't. Rebound comes down to Gilmore. So the first possession gone for the guys in the white jerseys. Now the guys in the green and the Celina Bulldogs take over. 53 points in their win a week ago against Versailles. Gave up 43. Coming off a year last year, and how do they replace a couple of players? Reeves Black back into the corner now on the swing, 45 seconds gone. Celina tentative, but not for long. 3 offline right side. Razavir will chase it out of bounds in front of Mitchell Hayes. First team max safety, second team quarterback, honorable mention All-Ohio in baseball as well. 60 yards and a score in the state finals. It's a good-looking group right now on the floor for both sides. Bremen trying to move it around up on the swing. Back from Bergman. He'll run the screen down underneath, and the crossover nearly lost. Holman will bail out and hand off to Bergman. Bergman back out on the run from the right wing. 6'4", on the board. Pass down under. Hayes looks it down off the baseline into the corner. Spin move blocked away from behind by Jack Duncan. Bremen keeps control. 2 guys immediately are going to foul the ball handler. See if they'll give Bergman the line. Razavir with the foul. It's not the guy you want picking up fouls. Adam Johns, you see in the background there with the mask on and the black polo, or the pullover. 2007 WBL Player of the Year at St. Mary's, was an All-Ohio pick as well. Into the corner, skip for 3 in the lead, no good for New Bremen. The rebound though, Homan couldn't stuff it in. And the miss, Razavir able to cover one up, and on the long throw ahead, the defensive back in Hayes took over, and he nearly knocked Reeves Black into Radio Row. Foul on Mitchell Hayes, first foul on both sides. Cardinals on the defensive end, play from the free throw line. Jack Duncan, 5 points, assist and a half for the soccer standout a year ago. It's one of a handful of kids that plays a lot of fall sports. One of the only ones, as a matter of fact, doesn't play football. Razavir into the lane and gets it to go at 6:06. Razavir now gives Celina a 2-0 lead. Holman saves it back out top into the hands of David Holman. Feeds from the free throw line, back to him, thought about pulling the trigger. Hit 4 of 9 from behind the arc a year ago. Hayes with a little crossover, flips it so effortlessly out into the hands of Colton Muther, of Reese Buss. Bussy, who just came in, and he got called for walking. The Bremen team that averaged about 11 turnovers a game a year ago. Had an opportunity to talk to Corey Stevens, head coach at New Bremen, a podcast called Around the Hearn, and he's on there this week. He talks a lot about what he thinks this program can do and how they built the weight room and off the success of the football team. Celina will turn it over. A lot of who's, a lot of unhappy people. You got to love Corey Stevens' blazer, too. Nearly with the Cardinal-colored blazer. 5:20 to go. Bremen forced to give away the ball on that trap. Cardinals with their second turnover, but Celina trying to hustle Reeves Black through a crowd, and it ended up with the cheerleaders. They're not eligible in this game. A 1-2-2 pressure just across half court, more of the diamond look from the top 3 guys. And another ball with a turnover, forcing them like they're going out of style, and immediately just a little stop and drop. Smart play for Quinn Andrew. It's 4-0 in favor of Celina now. 4:55 into the first quarter. And a travel. David Holman got caught walking, and it's the 4th turnover for New Bremen. Bring in the New Bremen substitution. That'll bring Hayes back in. To be honest with you, didn't even see him sneak out. So Nick Alleg came in. 4 interceptions for the junior this year and 4 tackles in the state finals. He took his place initially, but both now on the floor together. Did that ball not hit the scorer's table? That's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I could have sworn Jack Duncan watched that ball hit the scorer's table, but it ends up with a deep 2 from the left side, and it's 6-0 in favor of Celina at 4:31 in the first quarter. Inside acrobatic shot by Holman. He'll slide to the floor. That was the weirdest play I've seen in a while. Trying to get the screen. Celina, you can see the 1 game under their belt already. Seem in sync offensively. Razavir inside, dumps one, roll. Got his own rebound in front of Holman. And it's an 8-0 lead. 4 minutes up, 4 minutes down here in the first, and the Cardinals shell-shocked by the Celina offense so far. Alec with a skip pass over to Hayes, right back to him, and shoveled into the hands of Trevor Bergman. Bergman on the drop, thought about the deep 3. Good look for New Bremen initially. The ball saved. It'll stay New Bremen basketball. Nathan Rindler played 26 minutes all of last year, didn't score any points, but as a junior, 6'5", the wide receiver expected to do some big things here. Dylan Feaster, baseball shortstop, the 6' junior, in for Celina. Hayes to the free throw line, kicks it across. Alex 3, back room, and thuds. Another good box out, this time Connor Newdick, the senior. Everything going right offensively for Celina, or rather in their transition for Celina. Jack Duncan with a pass to the left side for Quinn Andrew. Andrew will survey what looks like the man matchup here early on. Trying to step into one. Gilmore, the senior, wanted to trigger that shot, and Hayes is going to go to the bench, just trying to hedge that screen. Called for foul number 2. Hayes will check out for David Holman. 6'1" sophomore. 2.2 a game last year for Corey Stevens. Said last year's senior group, it's the last group that he had back from when he was the freshman coach here at New Bremen. Ball into the corner. Now on a high dribble, that shot too strong for Jack Duncan. Had to add a little bit more to it with a defender coming by. That guy just blew by him, as it'll be off of Bergman. Actually, Bergman able to get it off the hands of Quinn Andrew. So a lot of kids playing football in the fall. Teams, though, D3 and D7 not meeting up during the year. Be interesting to see. Riddler over to the right side at 2:45. Still, New Bremen has not dented the scoreboard this season. As too much hand contact. Dylan Feaster with the foul. So that'll be his first. Bremen shot 35% from 3 a year ago. They were 64% from the free throw line. But there's 0% in everything right now. 2:40 to go in quarter number 1. Kick into the corner for the lead, or for the first shot, rather. Let's see, not able to get that one to go. 2:28, and offensive futility right now for the first 8 shots for New Bremen. Ball across the top of the defense. 3 guys close, and Jack Duncan with the high arc, or they'll say it hit the top of the backboard and ultimately off of the score clock. Cardinals will take a timeout. 2:18 to go in quarter 1. They trail 8-0 here in their season opener. Again, don't forget, these games can all be rewatched. You can watch it on demand on the YouTube page, the Facebook page, or at nktelco.com/sports. Or you can watch high school basketball replays on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Saturday, December the 12th at 6, or Tuesday, December 15th at 9. Bremen and Celina in the kickoff. New Bremen won last year, 47-43, just 2 days short of a year ago to the day. Bremen's got Minster and Fort Loramie coming up next weekend. It's a big, big weekend before they get St. Henry at home and Riverside just before Christmas. Celina goes to Shawnee to take on George Mangus. It's not an easy task. 2:05 to go out of the timeout. Little stutter step for New Bremen's point guard in Trevor Bergman. Bergman will screen down through. Ball kicked to the left side. Beautiful run underneath. Wussy finally able to stop the run at 1:50. It's 8-2 Celina. Here's the steal, and off the turnover, layup city reservation for 1. David Holman for 2 to cut the lead to 8-4. So back-to-back baskets in a span of 15 seconds, and all of a sudden it's a completely different looking quarter for New Bremen. So after 2 quick turnovers, Celina now trying to find something to do. Little drop pass. Oh, and too lazily it'll bounce. Back comes Bremen with a chance to get within 1 or 2. Good screen for 3 off the front of the rim. No good for Bussy. And back the opposite way come the Bulldogs. Open up the game on an 8-0 run. Turnaround free throw line jumper. Dylan Feaster can't find a home for it. Back comes David Holman. Goes to the basket. Finger roll attempt blocked. And a pair of subs. It'll be Holman and Tankman in for New Bremen. Razavir back in for Celina along with Reeves Black. Daniel Holman, 3 catches, 27 yards, and a touchdown in that state finals win. Now the feed to him on the high block, kicked into the corner, almost over the hands of his intended target, and Kyle Tankman. 3 from the right wing. Again, just too much sauce for Bergman. They'll track it down. The offensive rebound is Tankman. 40 seconds to go in quarter 1. Tankman over to the right side, back into the hands of Holman. Dribble drive down to the baseline. Bremen trying to get something going. Holman, ball down to the floor. Celina able to rip it away, and here they go. Cardinals' 5th turnover. Celina with a chance at 30 seconds in the quarter to do something. Turnaround, Razavir just too strong. He's got the stopper to that run. It's 10-4. 11 seconds to go. If you're going to leave me wide open, I'm going to take the triple. Razavir with a rebound. You can see the despondency from the opposite side from Trevor Bergman. 2 seconds, 1 second. Razavir's shot is no good. And after 1 quarter, it is the Celina Bulldogs on top. 10-4 here in quarter number 1.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional. It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to hometown opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Our bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.
Start of quarter number 2 here at the Nest in New Knoxville. Mike Curran here with you this afternoon, this evening on NKTelco Sports, as we bring you a ton of games going on throughout the course of the 2020-2021 season, both boys and girls basketball in the JV and varsity realm, as also junior high. You can find the whole schedule online at nktelco.com/sports. Celina off an 8-0 open. Leads at 10-4. Josh Razvier put a stop to a 4-point run for New Bremen with the basket just in front of the quarter break. First 15 seconds gone. One big difference for Celina and Adam Johns right now. They're patient. Trying to work inside of Razvier, but that ball stolen at right as I say the words. First 30-second possession gone, and the Cardinals now with the basketball. Kyle Tankman, one dribble and back up top. Okay, Corey Savins is slaying the soup game right now. Baseline, a blocking foul on Celina Dylan Feaster. That'll be his second. Team's third. So he's probably going to have to come out. Other big games going on in the area. Audubon leading Columbus Grove 19-9 after one. That's a Division IV game. St. Henry beating St. Mary's 13-12 after one. Rough Riders broke Marion Local's heart a week ago on a buzzer beater. Marion Local will take on Celina next week. Razvier with the rebound off the miss from Trevor Bergman. Still can't connect from outside. Celina with the advantage since early on. 2 from Quinn Andrew and 1 from Josh Razvier. Made it a 4-0 game. Josh now dribbles down, punches one across through the heart of the defense. Ball movement city is in effect wearing green. Razvier with the carry on the rebound, but it comes down to Reeves Black. Takes the jumper, right side, won't go. Rebound now as the Cardinals fly from left to right. Try to work something. Homan behind the back and back up top. See if they come back to him. Reese Bussey's second team MAC last year. 22 of 51 from behind the arc, so he's the guy you don't want to leave open. The big returning scorer, Holman for 3, right wing, and lefty too much on it. Not his bag It's back the opposite way, and an offensive foul on Reeves Black. He was looking the whole time to initiate that contact. That's exactly what he did. The problem is the guy who was waiting on him had been there for quite a while. He went, grabbed the popcorn, and sat back down. Substitution in Quade Gilmore. By the way, if you haven't been here, Scott Fry, the PA announcer, does a terrific job. He's got that big, deep, booming PA guy voice. He's also a terrific dude. 5:55 in the first half. Bremen trails 10-4 on their scoreboard here. Trying to find any kind of room as it's more of a 2-3 or 1-3-1 look on the defensive end for Celina. Trying to stop these threes, and right now Bremen's just trying to hit one. Off the top again, a recovery. David Holman splits the net on the triple. Cuts the lead at 5.5 to 10-7. 7 of the last 10 points in this game have gone up for the Cardinals. So within 3 now. Terrific dribbling for Jack Duncan. I lost it a couple times. So did he. Back the opposite way and looking for a 5-point run. That was the scoop shot from David Holman, and a foul with 5:08 will stop the momentum. Colton Luther, the football running back, had a punt 5 times this year also. 14 carries for 49 yards. So Celina with a basketball. Jack Duncan, the senior point guard, did not score in the win over Versailles, but has 2. It was a 2 to make it 6-0 back in the first. Celina missed. Reeves Black knocking on the back door. And Bremen City can't come in. Almost halfway through this quarter, Rasvier up to the high elbow, steps back from the free throw line and drains another. He's a one-man wrecking crew right now. He's got 8 of his team's 12. He's got 1 point more than Bremen has as a team. Dump to Nick Alec. Alec cuts the defense top off. Back to Bergman. Good free throw line passing inside with a spin of the earth the wrong way. And ultimately another foul. Adam Johns once scored 40 points in a game against St. Henry at St. Mary's, but right now it's defense that he's arguing about because his big guy, Josh Rasvier, just got nailed for foul number 2. He's having a conversation with the officials. It's probably not about how he played for Damon Goodwin at Capital University. The official does not seem impressed. 4:15 to go here in quarter 2. 12-7. Celina with the lead. Bremen with the basketball. A lot of east-west motion on this offensive set. That ball came out of the hands. I don't know, Holman went to throw it, thought better of it. Kind of yo-yoed right back to him. Over to Holman in the corner. Dribble drive, gets to the baseline. Shot still partially altered, and he made it work. He's got all 5 in the quarter, and his team back within 3 at 12-9. Ill-advised quick shot, but a steal and then a block of Quade Gilmore. Celina fans not thrilled about that no call. Drop inside and another turnover, just giving it away every chance that they get to have a good offensive end to a possession. And a travel on Reeves Black. He kind of immediately knew. He didn't really set his feet, went to go on the up and under move. Got the defender to juke past him. Mitchell Hayes back in, playing with 2 fouls. This makes some folks question because he's got the different colored outside-inside shoes on that Nike likes to do. Full timeout for the Celina Bulldogs. 3:26 to go in quarter number 2. In other games going on, a lot of big games in the area tonight. Wapaw Canetta leading Marion Local 28-18. The Flyers just again had their heart broken a week ago. Elida beating Spencerville 13-11 after 1. And New Bremen, you look at what they have the entire year, and it's not an easy schedule, obviously, because of the league that they play in, but it's not easy because of where some of the games are. The Cardinals start out with the 4 home games, but they go to Riverside, Mississippi Valley, come back home to play Jackson Center and St. Mary's, go to St. John's, go to Covington, go to Coldwater, 3 straight games in a span of 7 days. Then they get a 4 spot at home against Russia, Kalida Parkway, Botkins. Go to Versailles, never an easy place to win when you play the Tigers. Get Marion local home in February before ending the year on a 5-game run at Fort Jennings, Anna, New Knoxville, Arcanum, and Fort Recovery. And when I asked Coach Stevens about that on the podcast that I have, he kind of opined of, we got a lot of games early on, though. Just 2 away games in the first 7. But we'll find out how good we are and get ready for the tournament at the end of the year. And a big test right now are the Cardinals. 3:11 to go in the first half, trailing 12-9. Don't forget, if you're watching, you can tweet us if you've got the Twitter, at NKTelco Sports, at Michael Hearn PVP. Tell us where you're listening and watching from, who you're rooting for. Got the Cardinal or the Green of Celina. 3 offline for Bergman. Not only that, but it bounced so far. Riddler actually almost took himself out of the play by saying hello to the folks in the front row. Not properly socially distancing, just wanted their popcorn. Connor Newting in for Josh Razavir, trying to man that extra post spot. Quick shot for 3 and a high arcer for Quinn Andrew. Good looking quick shot from him, pulls the trigger, and the lead back to 15-9. Back in the set again, looks like a 2-3, continues to morph. Offline for Hayes. There's too much on that shot for the first team MAC selection in multiple sports, and a foul. It's going to be a blocking foul. That'll stop the process for Nick Alec. Foul will be on Jack Duncan. That'll be his first for Celina, but the 6th against the team. 3 off the inbound. Back rim. Another miss for Reese Bussey. Celina back with a rebound, a minute 50 as Duncan. He's got to get across the Cardinal logo at midcourt. He's a terrific dribbler. I get lost just watching him. Thankfully, I'm not Nick Allegan. I don't have to try to guard him. Minute 39 to go. Coach Stevens up off the bench saying something to the official. Didn't like some sort of contact or call or no call. Andrew will give it back up, see if they come back to him. Spot him in the corner, and slides nearly into the hallway. 11th first half turnover for Celina. Here comes Mitchell Hayes. Quarterback leading the offense. Good skip pass. Takes the top off. We'll see again, back up top. Deep 3 from straight away. Needed it, got it. Trevor Bergman. 1:11 left in the first half, and it's all of a sudden just a 15-12 game. Celina with a wraparound pass into Connor Newting and out of bounds. David Homan, 6'1" sophomore. You get into a free throw shooting contest, one of the guys you want at the line. He shot close to 80% a year ago. So replace Mitchell Hayes. Get him out of the lineup on the defensive end so he doesn't pick up foul 3. Gilmore swings to the right side. 50 seconds to go in quarter 2. And another turnover. Despite the fact they lead by 3, Celina has a lot more turnovers than does New Bremen. 12-6 in my scorebook. 40 seconds left on the drive, and a blocking foul. So waiting to see which way that was going to go. We'll give it to Quinn Andrew. That'll be his first. It's not often you get knocked down on a spin move, a little extra hip action, and you get called for the foul. Messenger back in. This coach just tried to point something out to him. It wasn't the Coach Johns. Was a former JV coach at Wapakoneta. Trevor Bergman down on the free throw. 13 of 20 a year ago. Puts point 13 on the board. Misses on the attempted point 14. Ball out of bounds. It'll be New Bremen basketball. Chris Johnson. Full get in there mode for Connor Newding. Trevor Bergman will pitch it in. 35 seconds. A chance to tie or go ahead here going into the half for the Cardinals, which when you look at how this game started is a big moniker or a big opportunity to put a marker on the board. 26 seconds on the kickball. Right in front of the gentleman with the broom, just waiting to clean up. Trevor Bergman back up top, 15-13. Of course, Bremen also missing Zach Berkey after ACL surgery, I believe it was. There's a good ball fake for the lead. Bergman off the back of the rim. 4 points a year ago per game. Down to 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 3 ball away. Back rim no good for Quinn Andrew, and that is a steal by Holman. His shot won't matter. And in a halftime break, it's a defensive affair here at the nest. 15-13 in favor of the Celina Bulldogs here on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Celina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
Back here inside the nest as we get ready for quarter number 3. Tonight's game brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems, along with Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Allglaze Audiology, and NKTelco. And don't forget, follow WCSM AM 1350 and 96.7 FM on their internet-exclusive games on WCSM Radio all season long. Your sports leader in Mercer and Allglaze counties. Looking at the stats in the first half, 15-13, Celina with the lead at the break. New Bremen turned it over 6 times, so we're led in scoring by David Homan with 7. They did not score for the first nearly 6.5 minutes in the first quarter. Reese Bussey with 2, Trevor Bergman with 4. He hit the only shot from behind the arc in the early part of the second quarter for his team. David Holman got the other. 6 of 25 for New Bremen in the first half from the field, 2 of 14 from 3, and they grabbed 12 rebounds, says my stat guy, Denny Sisko. Jack Duncan with 2 for Celina, 12 turnovers for the Bulldogs in the first half. Josh Razvier, despite having to sit for a good portion of the second quarter, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Quinn Andrew with the other 5 for the Bulldogs, who shot 7 of 17 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, and then grabbed 19 rebounds in the first half. Starters for the third quarter: Mitchell Hayes, Trevor Bergman, Reese Bussey, David and Daniel Homan for Coach Stevens and the Bremen Cardinals. In the white jerseys, Adam Johns, Celina Bulldogs. First year in his first head coaching job for the former Rough Rider. Jack Duncan, along with Reeves Black, Quade Gilmore, Quinn Andrew, and Josh Razvier, the 5 on the floor for the boys in the green. Don't forget, you can rewatch this game on December the 12th at 6 o'clock or December the 15th at 9, anytime on demand through the YouTube, Facebook, and online at nktelco.com/sports. Start of the second half starts with the Cardinals with the basketball. Off the swing, Hayes right back up top. Wants it, feels it on the right wing. Dribble drive down to the three-point line. The kick across, and there's the 3. Reese Bussey gives the New Bremen Cardinals their first lead at 16-15 with 7:31 to go in the third, and a foul immediately stops play on the opposite end. It'll be on to Bremen. It'll be the third for All Ohio Mitchell Hayes. Nick Alec back in for him as receiver during the football season. Can't say enough good things. Congratulations to the Cardinals on their first ever state football championship and becoming the 9th team in the Midwest Athletic Conference to get to hang that banner. And off the foot goes Jack Duncan, a little too fancy. Off the turnover, here comes New Bremen, and on a 5-0 run. Reese Bussey with another basket, and it's 18-15. So the one-man Cardinal crew right now. Minute gone here in the third quarter. Quinn Andrew trying to find a home for the basketball. Unfortunately, 4 hands swinging at him, and a 5-second call. A bailout. I was waiting for the whistle to see if it was a timeout. The Bremen shot 419 threes last year as they faced the diamond version of the 1-2-2 defense in the half-court set. Able to break that pressure with no problem. Off the screen for David Holman. Holman dribbles to the free throw line, back up top. Skirts himself down into the left corner. Trying to find any hole in the defense. Nothing doing. And a walk. Correctly pointed out by the folks in the stands. Trevor Bergman got caught walking at 8 o'clock. So now will come Celina. No hurry for Jack Duncan. 5 points, 1.5 assists last year for the senior. Dumps one back out. Razvier playing. Now he's got to be careful. Tried to throw over the top of the defense. Andrew and ultimately Duncan tried to save it. But Celina with their 15th turnover. Roll inbound from just in front of midcourt and the radio row on each side. Trevor Bergman back to Nick Allen on the left wing on the volleyball line. Where Diana Kramer's troops have put up 2 state championships and 2 state finals runner-ups. They're going to have to get more room for the banners. It's the ball thrown into the Celina JV program. And the 4th turnover here in this second half. 5:54 to Bremen. Team that averaged 11.5 turnovers a year ago. Had 6 in the first half, 1 here so far. Holman rocking the headband. One easy way to find him on the floor. Great spacing, 3 ball away. Too strong off the side of the rim for Reese Bussey. 5.5 minutes now to go after the miss. Trying to lose his defender is Jack Duncan. Duncan, a great dribble. He gets the free throw line. Behind the back pass, but a charge. He was just out of control as he went through the lane. That was a terrific play, but he just got out of sorts and he ran over David Homan, who's been standing there for about 2 weeks since he caught that touchdown pass in Massillon. 5th turnover of the half for Celina. They trail now 18-15 in a defensive struggle. Able to get it back is Homan. Feeds over the left side. Homan squared now, influencing the possession. Lefty layup on the reversal won't fall. Alex saves it. Homan drives the basket out of control. David Homan can't find a home for that basketball, and a lot of fans can't find a home for their rage of the no call. It's a 3 offline, just rushed by Quinn Andrew. He could have driven to the basket. Wasn't anybody down there in front of him. See, behind the back, and the lefty shut off the glass for 2 in the score. How do you like me now? Trevor Bergman. Created the separation with Quinn Andrew and then abused him to go off the square for 2. It's a 7-0 run to open the quarter for New Bremen. We're nearly halfway through this quarter. It's a free throw opportunity for Trevor Bergman. Hit 13 of 20 last year. He's 1 of 2 today. 2 bounces and off the front of the rim. Homan nearly got the rebound. So 4:41 to go in the third, and a 20-15 New Bremen lead. Homan reaching on the defensive end, dropped into the corner for Celina. Quade Gilmore inside, and he is going to get called for a walk. So everything that was going right for New Bremen, or going right for Celina rather, in the first half is now going right the other way. Tate Reckerman, a 5'11 junior, played just 10 minutes all told last year. Got some good run in the JV game. Did score 3 points in the games a year ago. Homan sliced through the lane, got his own rebound. Went to stick back, that won't go. Rebound the 3rd time. Keeps it alive, 3 on the step up. We'll see a foul come before. Reckerman played but did not score in the junior varsity contest. Repping the New Bremen Science Club. Daniel Homan with the foul. Shout out to the Science Club, by the way. Their Twitter showed they're following about 40 strong in the picture they have there. 4:05 to go in at quarter number 3. So New Bremen opening up this quarter on a 7-0 run. They've done it behind Reese Bussey with 5 and Trevor Bergman with 2. Celina's gotten just a couple of shots to even get to the basket. They shot 7 of 17 from the field. They're 0 for 5 here in this second half, and they've turned the ball over 6 times. Celina's won 7 of the last 12 in this series, but right now they are in danger of not having anything go their way into the fourth quarter. Good crowd here on hand tonight for the kickoff of New Bremen's season. Just a couple of years ago, they had the 100th year of Cardinal basketball, and I remember being here for a couple of those games. They had a really neat light-up sign. They turned the lights out, did the home introductions. It's a really cool feeling here in a beautiful gym they have at New Bremen. I don't know what the theme is for the student section. They're all clad in black, which is confusing considering all the Celina folks have black on. Ball out of bounds. Celina will inbound with Dylan Feaster. The junior who scored 2 in the first game has got just 2 fouls. 5-point advantage for New Bremen. Trying to change that. Feaster pull up from the third elbow, or the third block on the elbow, and his is a shot that's good. 3:40 in the third, 2017. Celina waits on the skip that was ahead to Nick Alec. Nick will bring it with the left hand down into the corner for Homan. Homan off the screen, back up top. Thought about it, didn't pull the trigger. A lot of guys with good ball fakes, and now Bremen looks much improved from the first half to the second half, like they've played many games. Mostly trying to dribble the defense down, takes it to the left, sticks in the basket. He's got 7 in this quarter, 9 overall, and it's a 22-17 lead at 3 minutes in the third. Over the top, defense can't get to Razavir. Well, they do. 3 guys close out of nowhere. I didn't think they had a shot at it. Quade Gilmore stops a mini run again. Reckerman back up top at 2:44. Still a 3-point lead. It was an 8-0 run to open up the ball game for Celina. Extended version of a 2-3 zone across the top. Trying to stop the Bremen offense at 2.5. They've got Alec open on the right side. Back to Reese Bussey. He dribbles and comes to his left at 2:15. Alec drops it down to the low block for Nate Rindler. Rindler back up top off the screen. Not a great catch, but a shot off the miss and saved. No. Wasn't without lack of hustle for Tate Reckerman. That ball took an awkward bounce off one of the planks, and he nearly worked his opponent back the other way for it. Kyle Tankman in. Celina discombobulated. Trying to figure out who's going to get the ball is the illusion of the full court press. 2:05 left in the third. Reeves Black with the basketball. Black wants to go in the post to Razavir. He'll have to throw over the top. 3 defenders in the baseline. And ultimately a foul. Maybe on Nathan Rindler. So he tried to jump up over the top on that one. 1:55 in the third now. Up off the ball fake, back in, deep 2, right side. Hands away, Connor Newton won't be able to make it. Bremen using their length and athleticism right now to continue to build their lead. It's been as high as 7. It's gone back to 3 now at 1:40. It's supposed to be second team basketball selection a year ago, and Reckerman short on another shot. Somebody's got to get to the backcourt to help out the ball handler. Quinn Andrew draws that assignment. Razavir on the high post, dribbles down, 3 guys in front of him. Somebody's got to be open to the basket. Bodied and still able to get there is Reeves Black for 2. Cuts the lead to 22-21. So that comes just outside of a minute 10. Celina within 1 at a minute to go in the third. Reckerman, same 2-3 zone defense for Celina. Reckerman down to the baseline, comes back to him, just flings it out to Ollie. Now down to the baseline for Rindler. His shot from 10 feet won't go. Somehow, Nick Alec, the 6-foot junior, able to get it. And a travel. Be the 8th turnover on New Bremen. Jack Duncan in for Celina. David Homan and Trevor Bergman in for New Bremen. 35 seconds to go here in quarter 3. Jack Duncan out on the switch. Brings it back to the right side for Reeves Black. Again, still wants to go in the post. Dribble down to the baseline. Razavir, 3 guys on him. Now, the ball fake. Celina got away with a walk, says the Bremen faithful. Shot off the front of the rim and fouled is Feaster. Not a lot of happy folks rooting for the Bremen right now. It'll be the second on Nathan Rindler. Dylan Feaster, believe it or not, shooting his team's first free throw. Short off the front of the rim. Minster leading Versailles 20-16 at the halftime break. Second free throw good. Ties the game at 22. Just under 14 seconds left in the quarter. Bremen with a chance for the last shot at 8. Back up to 6. David Holman for 3 in the lead. Buried it. With 3 seconds left in the quarter, Holman knocks down a triple, and it is the Bremen Cardinals fighting back. They put up 12 points in the quarter. They go into the fourth on top, 25-22 here on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Baumer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
Quarter number 4 here in New Bremen. Game number 1 for the Cardinals, and boy, oh boy, are they putting on an interesting matinee here. It's a junior varsity contest already in the books. Won 54-27 by the New Bremen Cardinals. Aaron Tiemann and Gavin Schrader combining for 30 in that ball game. But the one big game is in Division 4 tonight, as the Audubon Big Green trying to give Columbus Grove their first loss in close to 2 years. Bulldogs were 26-0 a year ago, or 6 months ago, when they didn't get a resolution to their season. Won their opener last weekend, but now trailing in the fourth, as are the Celina Bulldogs. 25-22. Bremen has fought back. David Holman with a 3 to end the third quarter. Celina now playing from behind as they were most of the last part of the third. Razavir, great turnaround for 2. That is a tough-looking shot. He was able to bury it off the square, and he's got 10. Brings the lead down to just 1. That same 2-3 zone that at the beginning of it was stymieing what New Bremen wanted to do. They just seemed confused by it at times. Back inside. Little give and go into the corner. Trevor Bergman for 3. Back rim, no. Box out, yes, for David Homan. Homan doing everything. 3 ball away and good. Reese Bussey makes it a 28-24 lead. Cardinals take the timeout to regroup on the defensive end. He's got 12. But like I said, if they don't have statues for the Homan boys during football season, they sure as heck better have it for basketball season. We get starting off with a bang here early on. A lot of great games going on the rest of the season. We've got a list up on our website, nktelco.com/sports. And just the amount of games that are on that as well. Just a terrific group that has been put together. Both boys and girls. We talked about junior high and the JV and varsity games coming up tomorrow. If you're watching this on Friday night, it is Jackson Center in New Knoxville. Also got Fort Loramie Anna in girls basketball, Fort Loramie New Knoxville tomorrow night. In boys basketball, Botkins Marion Local as well. That's a triple header with the freshman game. And Coldwater, New Knoxville, Minster, New Bremen. A lot of great games you can find on our website, nktelco.com/sports. But right now, we've got a terrific 7:04 upcoming. Celina out of the wisdom of Adam Johns. See what they came up with. 1,000-point scorer in his career at St. Mary's, and he's got a couple of really good scores. He's not been able to use Nick Adams after playing most of the JV game. He had 12 points in that game, hit 3 triples in the first quarter. But an offensive foul on the screen will be a turnover for Celina. So an inauspicious start. Connor Newton just sort of grabbed a guy that he was trying to screen away. McAllick out, Trevor Bergman in on the subs for New Bremen. Mitchell Hayes running the point with Bergman. Back over to Hayes, standing on the Cardinals script logo just in front of their bench. 6:35 for Hayes. Good catch, gets him to the elbow. Back out to the top for Bergman. All the way around the world for Hayes. Pitch and catch against that 2-3 zone that leaks out with Razavir in the middle. 6:20 now to go. Cardinals have taken the air out of the basketball. It's like they think they're Holgate. Team traditionally known for being able to run low scores, or Kaleido when Dick Quartercracks used to be the coach. That whole sequence ends with a turnover. As Bergman tried to thread the needle on one inside, it went right to a Celina player. And Homan, Daniel, stopped on a foul. Trying to stop Josh Razavir on that post entry. Razavir has got his team's only points in this quarter. Gallic back in for New Bremen. Quinn Andrew for Celina. It was Andrews' 3 at 2.5 minutes to go in the second that made it a 15-9 Bulldogs lead. Now he'll run the post, wide open, triple lefty. Nope, offline, back to Nick Gallic. Nick now with the lead ahead, leaks out for David Homan. Homan the behind the back dribble, couldn't hit Mitchell Hayes on the screen route, right back through the middle. So normally that comes the other way around. Homan, the terrific passer and the multi-sport athlete for New Bremen. Runs the screen. He threw a couple of darts earlier on, too. 5:25 to go. Alec off the skip pass for Homan. Spots up, triple. Is short with a rebound. No box out. David Homan with the stick back. And it's now a 6-point lead at 30-24. Bremen with the lead. Inside, Razavir tried to kiss off the glass, won't fall. No onions. 4:55 now to go. 4:52 in this fourth quarter. Bremen trying not to run with Celina despite the fact they've been very aggressive and very successful at it early on. Trying to force that zone defense back into a man and force him to come back up high as an offensive foul away from the basketball. I'm sorry, 3 seconds away from the basketball. Cardinals turn it over for the 4th time in this half. Quade Gilmore into the lineup for Connor Newton. Terrific socially distanced crowd here in Bremen. Band is here. Girls basketball team and cheerleaders as well. Turnover for Celina. They've given it away now 20 times in this ballgame. Adam Johnson not a happy camper. Reese Bussey thought about pulling up from his front yard. Thought better of it. Halfway through quarter number 4, and Bremen on top 30-24. To continue to Tom Brady, the basketball. And ball fired down to Homan. Back out top, wide open 3. Bussey missed on the air ball. Rasvier comes down with it. It's good ball movement to get to that point. Just the rush of that shot didn't really set his feet. Out on the baseline, little pass, and the fall away. 2 bounces and no good. It's a tough miss. Celina is just as cold as ice right now from the field. Inside, fighting, knocked away. Reese Bussey, big right hand. Rasvier to Kembe Mutombo. It's better than a Mike Tyson punch from a couple of nights ago in that fight that he had. 30-24 now. 3:10 to go. Defense chant comes from the student section. Little giddy up for Reeves Black. Punches back outside. 3 away and shot blocked. It'll stay with Celina. Quinn Andrews got that rocket launcher. It takes him a split second. Kind of hands in front of the face. Comes over to the shoulder and tries to push from there. Well, with 3:01 to go, Celina's got to figure something out here. Didn't go to Rasvier underneath. Tried to thread as he works against Homan. Won't matter. Ball stripped away. Active hands on the other end. Homan out of sorts and slides safe. He's fouled from behind. Quade Gilmore for Celina and be his first. Daniel Homan to the line. Some just call him Dan. Some call him Danny. Call him effective. Lefty free throw good for the 6'3 senior. First team MAC wide receiver. Second team defensive end. 3 catches, 27 yards, and a touchdown in the finals. And the block a couple of weeks before that to get his team there as well. And the comeback win against Marion Local. Inside, Rasvier tough off the glass for 2 and a timeout. 31-26 with 2:44 to go. The Bulldogs call a timeout. So 2:44 left. Curious to see what Celina will come out with, because down just 5, they've at times been able to be productive with their traps. It's a team, though, way down what they did offensively a week ago when they put up 53 points. Bremen leading 31-26. Minster was leading for Sales at the halftime break. Allen East leading New Knoxville 44-34 after 3 other games going on. Coldwater beating up on Kenton 34-16. A lot of games that are of high quality, and a lot of games that you're going to feel it when you're done with it. 1-2-2 pressure here from Reeves Black and Celina. They try to force any kind of miscue with that basketball. Trevor Bergman dropped to the left wing for David Homan at 2.5. Back to a man defense for the Bulldogs. Bergman dribbles to his right, has to pick it up. In the hands of Reese Bussey, the 6'4 junior. Reese will back it out and just fling across for Trevor Bergman at 2:12. Bergman wanted to go off a screen to Mitchell Hayes that quickly disappeared. Hayes now will screen the backside of the play. Bussey to the basket, off balance and got it. Reese Bussey with a basket, and I don't even know how you get to the elbow like that, let alone make that shot. He did it. 14 points now in the ball game at 2:01. My goodness, that's a terrific shot. Off balance and being fouled. 2:01 to go, and he hit the free throw. So a 3-point play at 2:01. And all of a sudden, what was a 15-13 Celina halftime lead is a 34-26 New Bremen fourth quarter advantage. Rasavir backs down in the post, used the pivot foot brilliantly, and was fouled. Holman's got to watch. A lot of fans want a technical. Holman will jog to the bench. It's either that or he was trying to use the old Chuck Norris ploy. He was just pushing the world down. Watkins up on top of Anna, 30-19 after 3. Free throw, Rasavir short off the front of the rim. Riddler and Bergman back in for New Bremen. Free throw, second time around is good. Just the fourth free throw and the second make for Celina. They trail 34-27. Hayes races through and he put the ball on the left hip. Was fouled. Hayes Black got him. Back up top, Hayes now with the basketball. It's a little shimmy step out to his left as he gives it back up now. Bremen trying to create anything with a minute 25. Try to go to Tankman and right back. That ball is stolen. Right back to the hands, though, of a New Bremen Cardinal. Down to a minute 10. Bremen does not need to shoot it. Obviously trying to make Celina work hard here. To go under a minute, they force the double team across the top. And a foul at a minute 2. It'll be the third on Reeves Black and a shooting foul. Reese Bussey at the line, leading by a touchdown, 34-27. Nick Alec back into the lineup for Bremen. And again, missing Zach Berkey, a first-team MAC basketball selection and football selection last year and this year. Reese up and down on the free throw after the state semifinals injury that he suffered in Wapakoneta. Hunter Schaefer came in and was able to man the running back spot. Reese now 3 for 3 in the quarter from the line. It's 17 points for him. 36-27 is the lead. Ball thrown across the top half of the defense and nearly taken back away by New Bremen. 43 seconds. Rasavir's jumper from the elbow is no good. Back comes New Bremen at 40 seconds. Now left in the fourth. And we're going to be shooting free throws for a while at 37.3. That'll be on Blackjack Duncan. That'll be his third. Put McCallick at the line. 6-foot junior. 2 catches, 51 yards, and a touchdown on the season for the football team. We also led them in interceptions with 4. I can't say enough about that run during football season. So much fun to be able to cover that one because it started out shocking Fort Loramie, and everybody said, that's fine, you won't beat the next guy. And they just continued to do it every single week as Alec goes 2 for 2 from the line. And that's 5 straight in this quarter. A 38-27 lead for New Bremen. Down to 35 seconds. Reeves Black trying to find a hole in that defense. There have not been many since the first quarter. Step back for Black over the left side. 3 too strong. Quinn Andrew Holman with a rebound, and you can start to put this one in the memory bank as a 38-27 lead for the New Bremen Cardinals. They look to kick off the season at 1-0, and it looks like that is what they will be doing with the victory to open up the year. It's a heck of a victory in a comeback fashion for the Cardinals. 1-0 all the year, and a 1-1 start for the Celina Bulldogs. That's what we've got here tonight from New Bremen. A big thanks to all of you watching and listening to this game online. Don't forget, you can watch it again on Saturday, December the 12th at 6 p.m. or on the 28th, on the 15th as well. That's what we have for tonight. Again, at 38-27, the final in the varsity contest with New Bremen in charge. And the junior varsity contest went to the Cardinals as well, 54-27. And find us online at nktelco.com/sports. More games, more basketball coming your way. 38-27 agreement with the win. Thanks for watching. My name is Mike Hearn. Have a great night and an even better tomorrow from all of us here at NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Celina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco. For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.